Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have ourselves a few bits of Ninjago news to talk about surrounding various parts of the Ninjago franchise. For example, we have some news to talk about regarding Ninjago Monstrosity and some of the reception towards that series following its airing. And we also have a few statements from Ninjago series head writer to talk about, including a new update surrounding Akita and a new statement that, to a lot of Ninjago fans, suggests a new love triangle possibly forming at some point down the line for Ninjago. Either way, it's going to be one of those videos with a lot of different topics that we will talk about. Let's start by talking about Ninjago Legends Monstrosity and how well it seems to be doing following its release a few days ago. So yes, in case you guys did not know, a few days ago Ninjago Legends Monstrosity was officially released on the LEGO YouTube channel. They dropped all 3 episodes all at once in one solid video. Still a very strange way to release this series, in my opinion. They did not drop each episode individually, they just kind of put it out all at once for some reason, but still it seems to be doing very well, having obtained almost 500,000 views within the span of 2 days. That's pretty good, and reception from Ninjago fans has also been pretty positive. A lot of people are really enjoying Ninjago Legends Monstrosity. A lot of people outside the Ninjago community are now checking it out to give it a chance, and it seems to be doing pretty well, all things considered. The only thing that people really have an issue with is, again, the runtime. Pretty much everyone is agreeing that it's just way too short, and Ninjago Legends Monstrosity deserved more runtime. It deserved to be this longer, more epic thing, and while it still is epic for a lot of Ninjago fans, again, most people agree that it could have been a lot longer. We also have a few statements coming at us from Kevin Burke, one of the lead writers of Ninjago Dragons Rising, as well as Ninjago Legends Monstrosity. Someone asks him the following question surrounding Ninjago Legends Monstrosity. I'm very curious on what will be the primary factor in determining if we get more, as in more Ninjago Legends series. Obviously, buying Ninjago on specific streaming services won't work because it's free on YouTube. Is it the YouTube views? To which Kevin Burke replies, YouTube views absolutely count. So in my opinion, I think we are definitely due for more Ninjago Legends content. We do have a couple of rumors that next year there will be more Ninjago Legends sets. Those have not been confirmed just yet as far as I'm concerned. However, rumors, and again, the fact that Ninjago Legends Monstrosity seems to be doing really well, it does kind of suggest to me that we will get more Ninjago Legends content. And when asked how Ninjago fans can continue to support Ninjago Legends, Kevin Burke replies to watch the series a lot and buy the sets. Now heading over to Doc Wyatt, another head writer on Ninjago Dragons Rising and Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, someone asks him this question about Dragons Rising. Since you confirmed Skylar, Harumi, and Firstborn are still alive after the merge, is there any way you could confirm if Akita is also alive after the merge? To which Doc Wyatt replies, the show might give you the answer to this question sooner than you think, or later, depending on when you think you are getting it, because you will get this answer. So yeah, we have had, statements before that we've talked about surrounding Akita in the context of Dragons Rising. Considering various statements that we've heard before, it does sound like Akita will be at least referenced in some way. Maybe even the Neverrealm itself can be referenced and brought up again. All of that sounds very realistic at this point. I'm just not sure the context here. Where will Akita fit into the Dragons Rising storyline? Surely she will fit in somewhere, but in terms of where, again, that's easier asked than answered. But Akita is probably coming at some point soon. It could be as early as next season for Ninjago Dragons Rising, but it could also be, later on. It just kind of depends. But either way, it does sound like Akita and the Neverrealm, all things considered, will be referenced again in Dragons Rising. And now talking about the more controversial aspect of this entire situation, I'm sure, here's what happened. So someone asked Doc Wyatt this question over on Blue Sky: does Frack know that he's crushing on his best friend's other best friend? To which Doc Wyatt replies, he is? Oh man, that's going to get complicated. Okay, so that statement right there has caused a little bit of uproar, I would say, throughout the Ninjago community, because to a lot of Ninjago fans, fans, that right there suggests a new love triangle forming between Eren, Sora, and Frack. And to a lot of people, when Doc Wyatt says it's going to get complicated, that means that Eren and Frack will be at odds over Sora. To a lot of people, this love triangle could very well be forming with Eren and Frack both having a crush on Sora. And I mean, I guess, but I feel like, if anything, this means that there will be tension between the three characters in a different way. First of all, the last love triangle did not do very well reception-wise. A lot of Ninjago fans despised the previous love triangle. I didn't think it was all that bad, kind of a hot take. Dare I say I enjoyed it. But yeah, a lot of people did not like the last love triangle, so I don't think Ninjago would ever try to do that again. Plus, Eren doesn't really have any romantic interest in Sora, at least not that we've seen so far. They appear to be more friendly than anything. And I think people get too caught up in this idea of, oh, here are two characters of opposite genders, therefore they must be more than just friends. Guys and girls can be friends. It just kind of works like that. And again, to myself and many other Ninjago fans out there, the relationship between Eren and Sora is more friendly as opposed to romantic. Now, in terms of Frack and Sora, well, I could totally see that developing into more of a romantic relationship. It is canon that Frack does have a crush on Sora. Dragon's Rising Season 3 made that very clear. But it's not so clear if Sora likes Frack back or anything like that. But maybe she will start to develop feelings for Frack as well, leading to a different type of tension between these three characters, in the sense that Frack and Sora start hanging out more together, leaving Eren kind of as a third wheel. Maybe that's what Doc Wyatt means when things are going to get complicated. Maybe these three and the relationships that they have with each other will start to clash when it comes to Sora. Of course, with Sora's relationship with Eren being more friendly, but Sora's relationship with Frack being more romantic, possibly. To me, that's just what it means here, or maybe Eren doesn't approve of Sora and Frack dating if they decide to date. I could totally see a couple of different things coming out of this. Of course, the statement of Doc Wyatt saying that it'll get complicated, but I don't think a love triangle is on the horizon because of everything that I said in this video. I just think there are too many things going against the idea of another love triangle in Ninjago. I don't think that will go over very well. But like I said, people have been talking about this supposed new love triangle that is forming, so leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments surrounding that entire situation and the other things that we've discussed in today's video as well. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, just a couple of Ninjago news topics that I figured we should talk about super quick. Again, leave all of your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys did, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.